Now we're going for the second part, and the most important part is the melee gear PvP meta. For the most people asked me about this and what they wear for having the best meta for melee PvP. So make sure you don't miss this part. It's gonna be a lot of important information. So at the start I need to explain that I have top 3 gear set that you can choose it, but your opinion. We have 2 light gear set and 1 medium gear set, but for my opinion this meta is medium gear meta. Most of the people using medium gear set because it gives you a lot of armor and really good attributes. So I'm gonna explain why I also put this light gear set, because some people like to use light gear set, they don't want to go on medium. But the difference between medium and light gear set, on every roll it's 3 stamina more on medium gear set. So don't worry about you're gonna use more stamina or you're gonna be heavier. I think about all of it's not gonna be so much difference in stamina usage between medium and light gear set. So I'm gonna explain light gear set. If you want to go light, you just use Silent Legion, boots, hands, chest and head, and you only use Dragon Bone pants for getting the best attributes you want, because the boots gives you 12 stamina, hand carry capacity, chest gives you 8% of damage, helmet gives you 48 health, and the pants gives you 12 more stamina. And I also choose another light gear set that is a little bit more expensive. It's combined between Kari Overseer armor and Dragon Bone and one piece for carrying capacity. So this also can be very good because each piece of Kari gear gives you 5% on strength damage and 7 stamina. And you also have one piece for carry capacity to don't be on yellow encumbrance, and you have one piece on Dragon Bone because it gives you 149 armor. It gives the most armor in the light gear set and 8 strength on damage. But I'm gonna explain the most this medium gear set that I'm explaining and I'm using myself in the private server that I'm playing right now. This gear set, it gives you around 8 to 900 damage. That depends on your attributes. For the kits you putting on the armor, I recommend to use bulkhead on helmet, hands and boots, but you need to use armor reduction on chest piece and pants because these 2 piece is the heaviest part. So you put armor reduction in these 2 piece. So we're going for now the attributes. What attributes is the best to use with this gear? So first we're gonna go on full vitality because vitality is the most important to be tankier. First perk we're going for 50 increase healing when you are using a potion, so that's really important to heal faster. For the last perk it depends for you. If you wanted to choose this second one, when you are like getting fall damage, your missing health is gonna be recovered in 15 seconds. But if you are PvPing, I recommend to use this last stance to when you are below 50%, you get 95% less damage for a short amount of time, so you be a lot more tankier. And we're going full strength because you need the strength and you need to deal more damage. The first perk you're gonna need to choose this second one because your weight on your armor gonna be 25% less, so because you're using medium gear set. And for the last perk you're gonna use Berserker mode because when you're low you're gonna deal a lot more damage and you're gonna get additional 50 armor. And this is the part most of you people asking you, are you going for agility or you going for grit? I recommend to go for full agility because of the last perk on agility is broken. No one going grit anymore because you have the grit that you need for fights. First perk you're going for the second one because the first one is for the archer build. And for the last one you're gonna choose the most important perk, roll thrust. After each roll, when you choose this, after each roll you're gonna have thrust. You see roll thrust on the left, that is gonna be here for 3 seconds. So in 3 seconds you're gonna run around and hit. Your hit gonna deal no stamina cost. So I'm rolling, I'm chasing and I'm hitting, my stamina is not going down. So this is very important for PvP. For rolling and hitting, this build gonna be broken. With this build I have a lot of damage, a lot of health, and agility is very important. I'm gonna show here, I'm running next to my friend. You can see that I'm faster than my friend on agility because agility gives you more speed now. So this agility is very important. So this is the meta for PvP melee fighters for you guys to use this, and it's gonna be very OP and broken. 820 armor with all this stuff. Now I'm gonna explain the weapon you're using. The Zath spear sadly get nerfed, so you're gonna go for Lemurian trident. Is the most OP spear with 68 damage and 21 armor pen, and the Zath spear is 63 damage and 21 armor penetration. But you can see some people using illusion for the Lemurian trident, because Lemurian trident don't have the same reach as King Slayer spear. So what to do to have King Slayer reach on your Lemurian trident damage, because King Slayer have 58 damage. It's really like 10 damage less than Lemurian trident. So all you need to do to go to this magic bench, put your Lemurian trident in the first place and put your King Slayer spear on the second place, and you combine these two. So now you have a Lemurian trident with the illusion of King Slayer with the highest amount of reach on your spear. So it's gonna be really broken. This is how you're gonna use your Lemurian trident with King Slayer illusion. Make sure you learn the King Slayer illusion in this cave in the Mount of the Dead. You just need 1 demon blood to go inside, kill the boss, and learn the spear recipe. And for the potion, you're gonna need to use for a strength potion the Grey Lotus or Black Lotus, but I recommend use Black Lotus because it's much more cheaper to make. And for the food, you have a lot of different options for the food. You have the savory jerky for 60 health. It's all your recommendation. You can choose whatever you want. Or you use salted pork for 15% more strength damage. Or it's gonna be the same for cooked catfish for strength damage. Or cooked anglerfish is gonna be the same for savory jerky, that is gives you 60 health. Or you're gonna go for 50 extra armor for this food, or you're gonna use the purified flesh for yak, or you're gonna use ambrosia. But you need to be careful. Ambrosia and purified flesh gives you 2 buffs, like a lot more bonuses. So ambrosia and purified flesh gonna gives you a lot more bonuses, but they're gonna last long 10 minutes. So I don't recommend to use them, but it's all on your you can choose them. You're gonna use these ones, or you're gonna use these foods that is gonna last long 1 or 1 hour and 30 minutes. So this was all about the PvP, the best meta for PvP, the gear, weapons, potions, and food. So the PvP meta finished.